Hi everybody, how's it going? So today's video is going to be a rewatch of part 1 of An Unearthly Child. Well, to be fair, more of a reaction rewatch because I think the first time around I actually watched the unaired pilot for this, but for these kind of re-uploads I'm going to go watch part 1, the part that was actually televised. As stated in previous video, the reason behind me watching these again is because of the sound quality. I've been having issues, or I had issues when I first started doing these, and unfortunately I've since lost the master files, the master videos of those reactions. So the only way for me to kind of amend the sound problems on those is for me to rewatch them and get them re-uploaded for you guys. As previously stated, it may take a while because I've just finished season 9, so I'm kind of like, I've got all of 7, 8 and 9 to kind of get up for you guys to watch on Patreon and YouTube. So I am really busy with those, and after Boxing Day onwards, I work 10-11 hour days for 2 weeks without a day off. So it's going to be quite difficult for me to kind of get a lot out during this period of time. So these will probably be back burner, and you'll start getting Ambassadors of Death onwards up on Patreon, hopefully fairly quickly. Hopefully there should be a couple of parts up the end of Christmas week, so the weekend after Christmas there should hopefully be. Probably the Sunday, I'm going to say Sunday, there should be maybe the first 4 parts on Patreon of Ambassadors of Death. But I didn't want you guys to kind of miss out on these, because when I rewatched them, as previously I said in the last video, it was really difficult to kind of understand what I was saying. I had issues with my mic. I also had issues with the editing software I was using at the time as well. So when they came out, they weren't the greatest quality, and I kind of felt like you guys got deprived of them a little bit. So I'm going to rewatch all 4 parts of Unearthly Child, and you will also get the first 5 parts of the Daleks, because those videos unfortunately in the same kind of quality. These will probably appear every now and then. You won't get them all in one go, because as I say, where I'm at the moment is going to take precedent. For those wondering what the hell is going on with season 11, I have watched season 11. All of my reactions are recorded. I just have not yet got around to editing them and getting them up on YouTube. I've kind of been given priority to the classic series. That's what my channel was always going to be from the start, with season 11 interspersed. Sadly, I just haven't had chance to do any season 11. I'm only doing these today because I'm off. I may edit a couple of season 11 today, but I can't guarantee you when they'll be up to watch. But anyway, as I say, I'm quite interested to see how this differs from the pilot that I watched the first time around. So let's just get on into this. Let's go. Oh, this actually looks foggier than it did in the pilot. Could just be my eyes. God, I miss these guys.
Not gone yet.
I miss these guys.
Ask a silly question.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'll forgive you this time.
Something like that.
So your problem is whether to stay in business or hand over the class to her.
No, not quite.
What then?
Ian, I must talk to someone about this, but I don't want to get the girl into trouble. I decided to have a talk with this grandfather of hers and tell him to take some interest in her.
Oh, did you indeed? And what's the old boy like?
Well, that's just it. I got her address from the secretary, 76 Totters Lane, and I went along.
Find out for ourselves, won't we?
Thank you for the we. She's waiting in one of the classrooms. I'm lending her a book on the French Revolution.
What's she going to do? Rewrite it? Oh, all right. What do we do?
Susan?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Wright. I didn't hear you coming in. Aren't they fabulous?
Who?
It's John Smith and the Cumbermen. They've gone from 19 to 2.
You keep it until you finish.
I'll finish
Yeah, she will have.
Oh, where do you live, Susan? I'm giving Miss
I live in a
Wright
junkyard.
room for one more.
No, thank you, Mr. Chesterton. I like walking through the dark. It's mysterious.
Oh! Oh.
Lucky there was no fog. I'd never have found this.
That fog is like
arrived
the
yet.
one thing that's staying
So we
consistent.
are doing the right thing, aren't we?
I'm sorry, Miss Wright.
Don't be silly, Susan. The United States has a decimal system. You know perfectly well that we do not.
Of course the decimal system hasn't started yet.
Suppose she couldn't be a foreigner. These simple experiments are child's play to her.
You know, it's almost got to the point where I deliberately want to trip her up.
Yes. Something like that happened the other day. Stupid, or just doesn't know. So we have a 15-year-old girl who is absolutely brilliant at some things and excruciatingly bad at others.
There she is.
I wonder how old Susan really is. Like, I don't even think he closed the car door then.
Don't you feel it?
I take things as they come. Come on.
This is like my house.
Over there?
I've dropped it.
What?
A torch.
Well, use a match.
I haven't got any.
Oh, the hum.
Oh, feel it. Feel it, you feel it?
It's a faint vibration.
It's alive.
There you are, Grandfather.
Susan, shh.
That was louder than I expected it to be. It hurt my ears.
It will be unreasonable to ask you to let us have a look inside.
I wonder why I've never seen that before. Now, isn't that strange? Pretty damp and dirty.
Won't you help us?
We can't force him. But we can't leave him here. Doesn't it seem obvious to you he's got her locked up in there? Hey, look at it. There's no door handle. Must be a
Just
secret
gonna check
lock
his
somewhere.
bars out while I have a little listen in on your conversation.
Barbara, what you done? Deserve any explanations? You pushed your way in here, uninvited and unwelcome.
Like rewatching this again, it's amazing to see like
I know this is absurd,
dear.
the animosity because
but I walked all round
It
it.
stopped again, you know, and I've tried.
Well, yes, but I still don't have...
Not quite clear, is it? I can see by your face that you're not certain. You don't understand. I knew you wouldn't. Never mind. Now, which switch was it? No.
Standing in a junkyard, it can move anywhere in time
Aye.
and space.
Yes.
Quite so.
But that's ridiculous.
Why won't they believe us?
Well, how can we?
Now, don't get exasperated, Susan. Remember the Red Indian. One day.
It's true. Every word of it's true. You don't know what you've done coming here. Grandfather, let them go now, please. Look, if they don't understand, they can't hurt us at all.
I saw it. Which is it? Which is it? Which control operates the door?
Still think it's all an illusion.
I know that free movement in time and space is a scientific dream I don't expect to find solved in a junkyard.
Susan's calmed down a lot in this compared
They're both kind people. Why won't you trust them? All
to
you've
the
got to
Unearthly
do is
pilot.
keep our secret. And
It's out of the question.
I won't go, Grandfather.
She's not as
I
freaky.
won't leave the 20th century.
I like that little effect. Surprise! I really enjoyed rewatching that actually. It was nice to go back and just kind of watch it again, and especially this version because obviously I watched the other version last time. There's slight differences mainly just in the characterizations, especially Susan. And there was a little bit of Hartnell's performance for me was a little bit more light-hearted than the pilot. But it was really nice to watch that again. It's always nice to see Babs and Ian. Always nice to see Babs and Ian. I'll watch the next part, I'll re-watch the next part, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot, see you later.